Welcome to Plan9Crunch, and this is Plan9Crunch Reads from a genre novel. And today we're reading from the classic Gothic novel Phantom of the Opera by Gaston Leroux. And this, of course, has been made into movies galore, from Lon Chaney to musicals and plays. And we're going to read the section where Carlotta, who is the diva, is about to perform. And they call him the ghost in this novel, but he has warned Carlotta not to go out. He wants Christine Daae to be the one. He's also warned the owners of the opera house, but they're not taking him seriously. He used to have a box reserved, this phantom, and he doesn't have that anymore, and he's angry. And so Carlotta's going to go out and do her stuff. Christine's sort of in the background, which displeases the Phantom, who considers Christine his protege and everything. And so Carlotta's out there, and she's having a bad time of it. And it gets worse. Okay, let's read right here. All right. Let's see. I'm just going to start right near the end of this chapter, where they're in the middle of the play and things happen. Koak! Their joint exclamation of horror was heard all over the house. They felt that they were smarting under the ghost's attack. Leaning over the ledge of their box, they stared at Carlotta as though they did not recognize her. That infernal girl must have given the signal for some catastrophe. Ah, they were waiting for that catastrophe. The ghost had told them it would come. The house had a curse upon it. The two managers gasped and panted under the weight of the catastrophe. Richard's stifled voice was heard, calling to Carlotta. Well, go on. No, Carlotta did not go on. Bravely, heroically, she started afresh on the fatal line at the end of which the toad had appeared. The awful silence succeeded the uproar. Carlotta's voice alone once more filled the resounding house. I feel without alarm. The audience also felt, but not without alarm. I feel without alarm. I feel without alarm. Koak! With its melody entwined me. Koak! And all my heart sub Koak! The toad also had started afresh. The house broke into a wild tumult. The two managers collapsed in their chairs and dared not even turn around. They had not the strength. The ghost was chuckling behind their backs. And at last they distinctly heard his voice in their right ears. The impossible voice. The mouthless voice saying, She is singing tonight to bring the chandelier down. With one accord they raised their eyes to the ceiling and uttered a terrible cry. The chandelier, the immense mass of the chandelier was slipping down, coming toward them at the call of that fiendish voice. Released from its hook, it plunged from the ceiling and came smashing into the middle of the stalls. Amid 1,000 shouts of terror, a wild rush for the doors followed. The papers of the day state that there were numbers wounded and one killed. The chandelier had crashed down upon the head of the wretched woman who had come to the opera for the first time in her life, the one whom M. Richard had appointed to succeed Mademoiselle Giry, the ghost's boxkeeper, in her functions. She died on the spot, and the next morning a newspaper appeared with this heading, 200 kilos on the head of a concierge. That was her sole epitaph. Phantom of the Opera is a wonderful novel, wonderful Gothic novel. And give it a read. You can read it, get it anywhere, Amazon, bookstores, library. And we love the various versions. Probably our hearts most with the Lon Chaney one, but we love the ones with, I believe it's Claude Rains and Herbert Lom, and the musicals also. And so this is Doug Gibson from Plan9Crunch. Remember, we're at YouTube, we're at TikTok, we're on Facebook, we have a blog, and that's a wrap. Thank you.